And tears started rolling down my eyes because I was so emotional about that change.
Yeah. If it's something you want to do and it's something you've wanted to try, why not?
Hey, hey, hey!
We're back!
And today we are doing a follow-up to one of our biggest videos to date. I know you guys want an update, so here it is.
If you didn't know, about 4 months ago, Carolina had her laugh lines filled in with filler.
Yes, I had juvederm done to my laugh lines with Dr. Andrea Herschorn. You guys have had a lot of questions about the procedure and what it felt like during, after, and, well, 4 months into it. So today we're gonna get down and dirty about the nitty-gritty details of this procedure.
And if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and push that button so you can see when we put out new videos. So my first question for you is, would you do it again?
Yes.
Oh.
Mostly yes.
Mostly yes.
Okay, I'll tell you why. The procedure itself at the time didn't seem like such a big deal, right? It was a little bit painful and uncomfortable, but I just found myself sort of like walking through the discomfort and getting to the end of the line in a very civilized manner. I didn't scream, I didn't freak out, I didn't cry.
I was very, very impressed with your composure.
There is discomfort to it. And I am averse to discomfort. That's why I have no tattoos. That's why I have no extra piercings, right? So would I do it again? Yes, probably, but I would have to be in the right mindset.
Interesting. So tell me a little bit about the immediate recovery afterwards. Those first few days, first 2-3 weeks, how did it really feel?
Yeah, so I would say that for the first week, it's when I really did see certain effects on my face and on my body. It was painful to touch, especially the first 48 hours.
Interesting.
So I really tried to not make any contact with that area of my body. Immediately after, I experienced some pain, a little bit of warmth, and bruising.
Some bruising, yes.
Apparently it's super common. It doesn't mean your doctor is not good enough or your esthetician is not good enough, but it is a very common reaction to juvederm and to fillers in general.
And how long did the bruising last for?
About a week.
About a week.
So I had a bruise right here.
Okay.
It was like a circle. And I used concealer, I used makeup. It wasn't fully disguisable. It was still visible. But honestly, I didn't really care.
I know you noticed a difference straight away.
Yes.
But did you consistently keep noticing that difference sort of weeks, months afterwards?
No freaking way. I noticed it immediately and tears started rolling down my eyes because I was so emotional about that change. If you ever talk to me about my face, that was the number one insecurity that I always grappled with. So I felt amazing. I don't remember looking at myself in the mirror and saying, whoa, I have no laugh line. What I look like right now versus what I looked like before, or a couple months ago, I don't really know.
Yeah.
It's been just erased from my brain.
It's just become, this is now your normal.
It's my new normal.
If you did it again, would you want to try more filler?
I would have to see how it would work. Right now it's been 4 months. They say filler usually lasts between 4 to 6 months. So I'm approaching sort of the end. Things are starting probably to dilute. So I would want to know what 1 ml would look like on what's already been done and whatever's left over. And then I would consider probably going for a little more.
Did you notice that people actually said things to you about it? Did they ask you questions? Did they comment? Did they say you look different, but they weren't sure what? What was the reaction from people?
So the comments I got were mostly from people who knew I was getting the procedure done, who were curious about the process. Other people in my life did not notice that I had anything done.
Oh.
And this is what I always say about cosmetic procedures. And I think it applied to this and it would apply to anything else I would do in the future. You don't do it for anyone else. You don't do it for anyone else to notice because most people, guess what?
They don't.
They won't have a clue that you did anything to yourself.
Yes.
So when we're talking about this kinds of procedures, this is very skin deep. So it's not for anyone else. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it so that when you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, you know what? I feel refreshed.
Yes, I feel good.
Just a little better.
Yes, and why not? The $1 million question.
Yeah.
Now that you've done that, do you have the urge to do anything else?
That's what happens, right? You jump on the bandwagon and then you can't get off. Probably consider doing my laugh lines again.
Okay.
like when I see that I no longer have any results, I would probably put a bit of filler here.
Okay.
The other thing I'd like to do at some point is maybe a little bit of Botox on the forehead because I'm extremely expressive.
Yeah.
You know how all day, you and I, we're always like,
Can't stop.
it's starting to get like pretty wrinkly, right? Which
know,
is
and they
normal.
say the earlier
It's a
you
happy
start, the
life.
better.
Exactly. So those are the two things I'm considering. Would you get any injectables now that you saw me go through the experience?
Let me tell you, that night that we did it,
Yeah.
I mean, the thought crossed my mind because it was only too easy. Like, I just had to lie down and just do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Although for me, like, it's just something I've never wanted or thought about doing, so it comes a little harder for me to make that decision.
Sure.
But if I were to do it, there would be two things. And if we're talking cosmetic, I
Yeah.
would 100% do these lines. There's
Yes.
no question about it.
Yeah.
This would be next, but that for sure.
Yeah.
And then if we're going like surgical, I wouldn't have an increase or decrease. I would have a lift.
A lift.
So that I don't have to wear a bra.
So many mamas dream of that lift, right?
It's my dream. I just don't want to wear a bra. It's not what it looks like. I just want to be able to put on a dress. Like, it doesn't have to be a tight top, just a dress where I can like let myself hang
You're just
free.
lazy, girl.
I'm lazy. That's what it is. 100%.
You don't want to wear a bra.
I just want my perky nanas back. Did your kids notice?
No.
They
They had
didn't
no
notice?
idea. No, they had no clue. No idea.
What would you have said to them if they did? They
Oh
said,
no, I told them I had a procedure done.
Oh, you
yeah,
did tell
of
them?
course, yeah. They're like, oh, cool.
that
Don't
was
see
it.
anything. Yeah.
So you're like, honesty is the best policy.
Of course.
I
I
agree.
do believe children need to know what's available. I feel like it's a very personal choice, and this brings me to my last point here. It is such an intensely personal choice, right? I think I told my kids because I wanted them to know that yes, like it's an option in the world that happens, and that they need to find within themselves the direction as to whether they want to follow in that path or whether they want something else for themselves, and that's totally cool with me. So now that it's been 4 months since I had my procedure, I thought we'd put together a before and after 4 months in to see how things have changed.
So here you'll see Carolina straight after the procedure. And here is a shot of her beautiful face right now, 4 months later.
So looking back, I am happy I went through this experience, not only because I felt like a bit of a guinea pig going through something that to me was experimental. I know a lot of people had it done, but it also opened up my mind about just cosmetic procedures in general. I was always very biased against them because I do believe in natural aging. I do believe that a person becomes beautiful in different ways as we age. But I'm happy I tried it. I think it has lots of pros. And I would like to know from you guys if you still have any questions about this experience. Please drop them below. We'll be happy to answer them.
And if you haven't yet watched the video of Carolina actually getting the procedure done, you do not want to miss it.
There's needles.
There is needles. We will link it down below. If you've got any questions and comments, as we said, hit us up.
Yes, if you're new to Momjo, remember to subscribe to our channel. Press the button now to be notified of all of our new videos that we put out on Tuesdays and Fridays.
And follow us on social media at Finding Momjo. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.